Um, well, we're always in I call it relationship marketing, meaning we're always trying to build relationships and partnerships and being good stewards of the gifts that we have. So most of my day is really spent on uh, with our constituents, meaning I'm in phone conversations with them, I'm writing letters to them, sending emails to them, having lunch with them, face to face meetings, and really just always keeping them engaged and involved in the mission of Mount St. Mary. Well, students are our greatest, they're why we're here. And it's, I think it's real important that uh, students understand the importance of philanthropy and giving, even at a young age. You always like to say if you give a little bit, in a certain point of your life when you don't have much, then you're more likely to give a lot when you do have a lot. That seems the way it works. I could tell you time after time of stories of people I knew when they were young that they just kind of gave a little bit what they had, and as they got more successful through the years, they continue to give even more and more to the school. So I think as students, if they'd understand, sometimes we think, well, my $5 or my little bit or my time that I give really doesn't make a big difference. But yes, it does. It really does, and I think our students need to understand their impact when it comes to their service and their giving, even now at a young age. I started here in 2005 when my oldest son, Chris, became a freshman student. My wife is an alumni of this school, was a 1982 graduate. And when we decided to send Chris here, I was in business for myself at the time, and the administration had asked me if I would consider helping. I was a football coach, so they asked me if I'd help with the football program, at least be an assistant coach, and then they asked me to be a religion teacher. And so I did that for a couple years, and then in 2007, when the advancement director job opened up, Mr. Negri asked me if I would take over here, and I've been here ever since. Um, I like people. I like relationships. I like to get to know people. I love it when people give and they give with a pure heart, and I don't know. There's just something about that. There's something about. I think there's just some special when people give to something that's bigger than all of us. That was here long before any of us, and will be here long after us. And I like those relationships with those type of people. Well, I didn't really. I think it chose me. I didn't really choose it. My background is really as a high school football coach. That was kind of my career. I was a head coach in Illinois, and then but most of my career has been here in Oklahoma as a high school football coach in public schools, and so I just I just kind of I've done some sales in the past, and hopefully, if you're a coach, you understand leadership, and I think the combination of maybe a little bit of a sales background and leadership from a coaching standpoint really has really kind of lended well to itself to be in the role of a director of advancement. Well, this is a special place, and I think it's always, you always look at the leader of the institution or the school, and Miss Denegri is just a fabulous leader. She never has a bad day. She has a smile on her voice. She inspires. She has a good system and plan in place. She's hired good teachers. And so what has happened here is that it's attracted great families and great students. I love the diversity of our student body. Everyone's unique and everyone's different. And so it's just the uniqueness of this place. It's the mission of this place. It's the impact that Mount St. Mary has on our community as a whole. That I know employers want to hire Mount St. Mary graduates because they know that they're getting good quality young people with great core values, and it's special to be part of that.